Wing season's almost upon us, so I've made these. Look at these. These are my spiced or seasoned wings, cooked 3 ways: air fried, oven baked, or deep fried. Let's make these. I have my wings here. So first things first, we're going to split them. I like to pop the knuckle out first. Then you just bring your knife straight down the middle. Drums and flats into a bowl. Right, what I like to do, controversial to some, is put some lemon juice on there. And I've got some white vinegar there. Put that in. Now I just want to give the meat a good wash. Then we're going to rinse it off and then tap it dry with a paper towel. You don't have to do this bit if you don't want to. I prefer to. And look at the colour of that water, is the reasons behind it. So I've cleaned and dried my bowl, and here's all my spices. There's paprika in here, there's MSG, ginger, garlic, coriander, chilli powder, some chopped garlic. I'll leave a list below what they are. Put them all in a bowl, along with a good guzzle of a good olive oil. There's about 5-6 tablespoons in there. Once you've done that, get yourself a whisk and give it a good whisk. Once that's all nicely combined, like so, get your chicken in and give it a good rub. Once they're nice and coated like that, bang them in the fridge for at least an hour. So after an hour, they're back out again, give them a little bit of a stir, mix them all up. Then we're going to get some corn flour. And we're going to tap in about 2 tablespoons of that. Now this is going to provide a little bit of crispiness for you. Make it 4 tablespoons. Then just give them another good coating. So we're going to cook these 3 ways. Firstly, on the wire rack in an oven, which has been preheated to 200 degrees, and we're going to put these on the wire rack. Slam them in for about 40 minutes, flipping them halfway. Next way is in the air fryer. We're going to preheat this at 200 for about 10 minutes till it gets nice and warm. So, after 10 minutes, give a good spray with oil. Woo! And then we're going to add in some of your chicken wings. Not all of them, because the last batch we're going to cook a 3rd way. Bit spray. Let's cook them till they're crispy. 3rd way, get yourself a pan, and we're going to add some oil to that so we can fry them. So got my oil quite hot there, too hot to be fair. I'm just going to dip our chicken in. Okay, these have been going for about 6 minutes now. Nice and crispy. Let's get them drained on some kitchen paper. Ooh, they look nice, don't they? Air fried ones. Let's get those out. Finally, the oven ones. Look at those. They look pretty good as well. Look at them. Colour on these is amazing. And look at those. There they are. My seasoned wings done 3 ways. The taste test. Firstly, the air fried ones. Very nice, very crispy. A bit of ranch in there. Very nice. The air fried ones. A bit of ranch. So much more juicier. You need to hold the flavour better. Now finally the deep fried ones. These are the crispiest out of them all. We've got a fight here between the air fried and the deep fried. Obviously the deep fried ones aren't as good for you as the air fried ones. Texture wise, the deep fried ones are the best. Flavour wise, air fry, and they've still got a nice bit of crisp on them. Maybe I overcooked the other ones or not. These were a little bit drier, weren't as juicy. Overall winner, air fried. Like, share and follow for more.